Um, just before, obviously, we already know, Luke, how you feel about your team right now. um, how you feel about the Clippers, Cameron?
In general, you
Yeah,
know what? Yeah, I
general.
think I'm more optimistic about this year than I was last year because last year I was listening to too many people that were telling me that the Clippers were the best team in the league. And you know what? At times they showed me they were good. They showed me they could beat the Lakers, and that's the only thing I cared about. Could we beat the Lakers if it came down to it? And I think
That was your downfall, by the way. Just
100% because we didn't care about anything else until we got to that game. But the game never came because we didn't take anything else in the games prior seriously. But this year, like I see guys and they look more locked in. I think getting rid of Montrezl Harrell was a big like at first I was really pissed off about it because
mm,
one obviously we let go of like our second best option off the bench, who's sixth man of the year. But we also let him go to the Lakers, which is now gonna cause us problems. I know it's gonna cause us problems in the long term. But by getting Ibaka,
mm.
who who's a bigger version of Montrezl Harrell, who can actually shoot as well if we need him to. He can space the floor a bit. I think he's an upgrade from Montrezl Harrell, if I'm being honest. Paul George looks a lot better, a lot better. Like he doesn't even look like he was even slightly hurt recently, which
The
is
guy
like
wasn't hurt, man, bro. He was acting. He was
fam. Fam, the thing is, yeah, I'm holding back on everything because I said way too much last year and I held too much corn when we lost. I'm not doing that shit again. I'm not doing it
All
again.
right, you don't have to speak. I'll deliver the corn fresh.
That's fine. That's fine. But I think there's reason to be optimistic, and I think the Lakers could underestimate us. I think the Lakers are mentally tough, and I don't think LeBron would let them switch off completely. But I don't think LeBron's thinking about the guys that he has on his team to the point where LeBron can take this is trying to take this season off, but they're not showing up, so he has to play. So he's not getting the rest he wants to be getting.
Mm.
The guy is 36 years old and he's carrying the team again. Like if we're being honest, he's carrying the team again.
Really,
And
it should be AD playing that role right
100%.
now.
And but 80's brittle, and I don't think he'll ever be there. Like in terms of be the authoritative like leader and say, yeah, I'm taking this team and we're gonna go on a run here and there and do X, Y, Z and win this amount of games. I just don't, especially while LeBron's there, of course. Like, and I think that's what LeBron wanted. He wanted to bring in a guy who obviously is crazy talented, has the ability, but I don't think his mentality is there. And maybe it will come in a few years, but he's like 28 years old now. He's another guy that should be stopped looking at as a prospect. Like his game is his game, and his mentality is his mentality. But I think if the Lakers don't start like switching on soon, the Clippers have a chance. But again, I'm gonna keep my cards close to myself because I don't want to look like an arse next year.
All right, calm. Andre, how you feeling about the Sixers? I know you're on a real high right now because you lot are playing, good basketball. I'm not going to insult. I really want to, but I'm not going to.
Can't.
Huh?
You can't. There's nothing you could say. Anything you say that's not is false.
Trade Ben Simmons
Why would you do that?
because
Um,
he's
What?
gonna prove to be. No, I'll tell you. When Ben Simmons is on that contract, yeah. No, and you realize what you could be getting for that money, and he's still not hitting the shots. And come playoff times, he's still very, very ineffective. And
Yeah,
teams
keep
can
going.
just zero and can do they'll do exactly what they do to Giannis to Ben.
Yep, keep going. Yep.
Then what?
No, nothing's gonna happen.
the thing is, he doesn't care. He doesn't care yet.
I don't get you because I was blaming Brett. I still think Brett Brown was 99% of the problems that Philadelphia had, and I stand by that. And he's gone now, so we'll see if it changes.
It has changed. It has changed this season alone.
And
It's
Philadelphia,
And the thing is,
They are.
Doc as well. What he done is, first of all, you got the joke man out, Brett Brown, who was we all know what he's had. Honestly, I think that I should take his coaching credentials and he should just bust out. But obviously now the way what Doc's doing, the way Doc is using Simmons right now, and how it marries with the team, like really and truly, as much as I don't want to say it, but you don't really need Ben Simmons to do all the things that we're saying for him to do because he's surrounded by it. He's literally surrounded by it.
The
Like,
thing is, Andre knows the sentiment spoken.
everything he
He
wants
knows.
to do, he doesn't need to do it now because he's got other people doing that. Whereas in the past, he needed to do that because the others weren't.
This
So
is,
now-
I told you, it's right in itself. I don't have to talk. It's right in itself. Listen,
I don't want to back him, but
The
I
thing-
have to speak the truth.
the thing is, you keep talking about, oh, Ben Simmons needs to shoot. All right, Cameron, let's talk about your team, yeah, the Clippers. Let me show you why Ben Simmons doesn't need to shoot. In order of your offensive preferences, can you name them for your top starting five, please? From 1 to 5. Who would you want in order? Who would actually take those shots?
For our starting five, because you know our team don't work
Yeah,
like that.
starting
Like,
five.
you mean our starting five or just our 5 best
Start
offensive
five.
players?
It's starting five, please. Starting five. Just make it easy. Starting
All
five.
right, cool. Kawhi, PG,
Yep.
Serge Ibaka, I guess.
Fine.
Then we'll go. We've been starting Luke Kennard, so I have to go
That's
Luke
fine.
Kennard.
I wanted to
And
just
then-
the number. No, that's fine. Do you ever say Luke Kennard needs to take more shots? No, because he doesn't need to take more shots. I've got no, hold on, wait, let me finish. I've got Embiid, yeah. I've got Tobias Harris. I've got Seth Curry. Seth Curry is shooting 50% from 3-point range right now. Why are you talking about my Benson needing to shoot? Why does he need to shoot?
Okay. Can I go?
Of course, bro. You can go.
So those are 3 guys on your team, yeah.
Yep.
The 3 guys on the team who all play in the first unit in the starting lineup, yeah. Who else have you got on your team that can? So when you guys are going to start staggering minutes, which is what all teams do that have good players, you start staggering minutes.
Yep.
There'll be less period of time where one of them isn't on the court, and I
That's
understand
fine. That's fine.
wholeheartedly. So I get why you say that,
Yeah.
but. It always comes down to this, and this is the thing that matters the most. In the playoffs,
Yep.
will Ben Simmons be on the court in the fourth quarter?
Yes.
That is a problem for your team.
Doesn't matter.
That is a problem.
I just told you why it's not. Doesn't
No,
matter.
no. But I'm now telling you because you're saying to me Ben Simmons doesn't need to shoot, and I agree he doesn't need to. I don't need Ben Simmons to shoot. But the fact that everyone knows he cannot shoot is the problem. The fact that everyone knows chill. The fact that everyone knows that you can double Embiid, you can double Tobias Harris, you can double Seth Curry because that guy is not.
You double 3 players.
Huh?
There's only 5 players on the other team. How can you double 3
Obviously not
players?
obviously not at the same time, but that's the point I'm trying to make. You can double anyone else who's hot at the time because that guy's not shooting.
This is what I'm trying to say. The team, I gave you 4 people, yeah.
Yep.
I had Ben Simmons as number 4.
Yep.
That means get Danny Green is number 5. So what I'm saying is, if you're double teaming Embiid, you kick it out to Danny Green, you kick it out to Seth Curry, you kick it out to Tobias Harris. Why do I need Ben Simmons to shoot? I don't need him to shoot. In the space where Embiid is getting double teamed, Ben Simmons is effectively a center. You don't need your center to shoot when the best player is getting double teamed. It never works that way. That's it. So we'll see, bro. We'll see. Like I said, it happened in 2019 and it was fine. It's gonna happen now. It's gonna be fine again. It's cool, bro. I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
What happened in 2019?
One the shot away from making the finals. So I say it all the time, bro.
But it's the thing is, I can't say it's not true, but you cannot say that's true either.
Hey, that's why we didn't make the finals.
That wasn't even the
Eastern Conference Finals.
pardon?
The Eastern Conference Finals. So if we the one that game would replace the Bucks.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fine, bro. I ain't mad, bro. The problem was the team. Even if Brett Brown was there, it would still be the case, bro. I'm telling you, it'd still be the
You
case.
think you just needed more shooters?
We had Al Horford playing the 5 with Ben Simmons and Embiid. What are you talking like? There's only
That made no sense.
we said
That didn't make any sense.
any sense, bro. Any sense. But listen, like I said, man, I ain't worried, bro. I ain't worried. It's if the Nets weren't so loaded, I would say that the Sixers are going to the finals.
Do you not feel like you're in a similar situation to Milwaukee,
No,
where they can't rely on their better player and they have to rely on guys who aren't as good to make big shots down the line?
but that's fine to me. Because you have to remember, Milwaukee's best player is Giannis. They can't rely on him. My best player is Embiid. I can rely on him. My second best player is Ben Simmons. You're saying I can't rely on him. That's cool. But I'm cool with Tobias Harris. I'm cool with Seth Curry. I'm cool with Danny Green. Talk about the bench unit. Deep shooters on the bench, bro. Shake Milton. Deep
Do you still
shooters.
believe in?
Of course. Tyron Maxey.
Okay.
Come on, bro. Isaiah Joe. These are guys that are getting buckets, bro. Come on, bro. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. It's the most balanced team in the NBA right now. I'm telling you, bro.
The thing is, yeah, you have to understand why I argue with you the most. Because you support other teams in other industries where you make these same arguments. And you're very, very wrong. And even though I believe you're going to be wrong here, I'll let you ride it. I'm going to make a conscious effort to not hate on the Sixers this season. For the rest of the year, I want because I want to see you guys get to the finals.
Yeah. And I think the matchup against the Lakers was a good matchup for the Sixers.
You're one of the only teams that will match up well with them because you have a big man who's good.
Thank you. It's the truth, man. It's a good matchup. But it's just about getting. I think the East is tough. The East is very, very top heavy. Very, very top heavy. So I don't know. You never know who's going to win to come out of that. And Brooklyn are so good. So I don't know.